Hi, this is Amber. Thank you for joining me today for a 55-minute mat Pilates class. It's a beginner session, little intermediate, but mostly beginner. If there's anything you need to modify, please take care of your body. I offer some modifications or different positions, so please take those and try different variations. It's fun to explore movement with our body and our breath. We're going to get started today lying on our backs. Go ahead and lie down. Feet will be about hip distance apart. Arms are pressing down into the mat. And take a deep inhale through the nose. A long exhale out the mouth. Inhale, expand the ribs side to side. Exhale, funnel the ribs towards the pelvis. Another deep inhale, expanding. As you exhale, a tuck of the pelvis, imprinting low back. And inhale, release. Exhale, pelvic curl. Inhale, release. And each time you pelvic curl, the pubic bone draws more towards the sternum. Inhale to release. The front ribs reach towards the pelvis. And inhale, release. 3 more pelvic curls. Exhale, pelvic curl. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, pelvic curl, holding the pelvic curl as you float your right leg into tabletop and left leg into tabletop. You can place your hands to a wide V and begin alternating. Right toe taps down, left toe taps down. Continue right and left, right and left. 4 and 3, both legs. Last 2 and 1 more set, right and left. Both legs lift into tabletop. Squeeze the legs together, spine twist. The knees rock right. Left hip lifts. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, knees rock left. Exhale, center. Add the head to rotate to the opposite. Knees right, head left. Both back to center. Knees rock left, head rotates right. And center. Knees right, head left. And center on the inhale. And knees left, head right. And center, last set. Knees right, head left. And center, knees left, head right. And back to center. Pull the knees into the chest, give yourself a big hug. Separate the knees wide and roll the ankles out. And roll the direction in opposition. And then place both feet down to the floor. Moving into spine flexion. If you have any considerations for spine flexion, like osteoporosis or anything, just stay laying in neutral and focus on your breath, drawing your belly in and keeping the spine connected on the mat. For those with flexion, here we go. Hands come behind the head. You'll take an inhale, open the elbows wide, but you can keep them in your periphery. As you exhale, curl up, gaze between the knees. And inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up for 3. And lower. Exhale, chest lift 2. And lower. Exhale, lift, chest lift, hold here. On an inhale, circle the arms around behind the thighs. As you exhale, Pull with the biceps, lifting your chest a little higher by pulling the front ribs back. Hold in your chest lift. Inhale the hands behind the head. And exhale, lower. Again, 3 more here. Exhale, chest lift. Inhale, circle the arms around. Exhale, lift. Hold on the inhale, bring those hands behind the head. And lower down. 2 more. Take an inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, curl up, chest lift. You're lifting the shoulder blades off, but you're keeping the back ribs on the mat. So imagine you have a little bar under those front ribs. I know it's holding, but you got this. Inhale, circle the arms around the thighs. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift a little higher. That lift just means those ribs are pulling back to engage the belly muscles. Inhale, the hands behind the head. Stay with me, hold. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good work. Take an inhale. Exhale, chest lift. Hold in your chest lift. You'll float the right leg up and left leg into tabletop. Take another inhale between the shoulder blades. As you exhale, begin to toe tap. Right and left. Leg changes. Right and left. 3 more sets. Right, left. Last 2. And last set. Right and left. Both legs into tabletop. Rest the head down. Circle the arms down to the mat and lower both feet. Take another inhale. Keep the arms actively pressing into the mat. We're moving into bridge. As you exhale, pelvic curl, roll the spine up, lifting the hips up. From here, you want to send the tailbone through the legs so you get flat from your knee to your shoulder. So we want the belly to stay engaged. Take another inhale. And exhale, roll the spine down. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, pelvic curl, roll the spine up, bone by bone. Lift the hips up. Hold in your bridge, actively press the arms down. And lift the right heel, lower. Lift left heel and lower. Continue alternating right, lower. Lift left, lower. Right, lower, and left. Lower, 2 more, right. And last one, left. Lower both heels, feel the toes pressing down equal as the heels. And then roll the spine down and release through neutral. Take an inhale. Exhale, pelvic curl, roll up, bridge. Actively pressing the arms down as you exhale, right leg into tabletop. And set the right foot down and float the left leg into tabletop. And set the left foot down. Float the right leg into tabletop. 4 toe taps. Right toe taps down and lifts. Staying on that right side, lower and lift. 2 more. Last one, right leg, lifts into tabletop, set the foot down, square the hips off, lift a little higher. You got this. Take another inhale, you float the left leg up, and lower, tap down, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. 2 more. Last one. And lift, hold here, set that left foot down, take an inhale, and exhale, roll the spine down, release through neutral, pull the legs into the chest, make small circles, and then we'll rotate the other way, feeling that massage into the low back near the sacrum. And pausing the legs, you'll set both feet down. reaching the arms up to 90. Curl up as you exhale into your chest lift. Begin to pump the arms up and down with no movement from the torso. Can you relax your neck and feel those ab muscles reaching? Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more sets. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause on the inhale. And exhale, lower down. Reach the arms all the way overhead. Stretching the legs out. Moving into your roll-up. Not the full roll-up. We'll do assisted. Bend that right knee into tabletop. And pull the left leg into tabletop. Bring the hands behind the thighs. Use the biceps here. So you're pulling into the thighs, and the thighs are going to push into the legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, chest lift. You find your C curve with the spine. Okay, now actively push the thighs into the arms and continue to roll yourself up. Set the feet down and inhale, sit tall. Exhale, pelvic curl. Tuck the pelvis as you roll back. Those arms straighten. Drag the toes along the mat. They float up as you lower the back down, the head last. 2 more. Take an inhale. Exhale, chest lift. Knees come over the hips. As you point the toes, press the thighs into the hands, keeping the belly drawing in to roll up. And inhale, sit tall. How we doing, everybody? Hang in there. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, pelvic curl. Tuck the pelvis. You roll back. The arms straighten, but they're active. Those toes are dragging along the mat. And you roll down, controlling with the belly muscles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chest lift. You roll up. Push the feet forward. Keep that tuck of the pelvis. As you roll up with control, slow and steady, feet down, and inhale, sit tall. You're going to walk the feet about hip distance parallel. And if you need to, you can walk them a little further so you can get upright with your seated posture. You can do a little arm warm up here. Reach the arms to 90 degrees. On your inhale, open to a T. And exhale, draw the hands back to 90. Inhale, open to a T. And exhale, 90. Inhale, open. And exhale, 90. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, 90. Now lifting overhead as you inhale, arms reach overhead, palms face each other. And exhale, lower. As you inhale, the spine grows taller as you reach your fingertips up, shoulders away from ears, and exhale, lower. Inhale, arms lift. Sit a little taller on those sit bones. Try to release the hip flexors and lower down so the hip flexors aren't really grabbing. You want to keep that balance from your belly muscles and your back spinal muscles. Take an inhale, sit really tall. Reach the arms overhead. Lower to a T and back forward. Inhale, up, overhead. Lower to a T and exhale, center. 2 more. Lift as you inhale, sit tall to a T with the arms and exhale forward. Lift, inhale to a T and exhale. Now walk the feet together, adding the legs. Open the knees as you lift the arms. To a T with the arms. As you bring the arms forward, knees come in. Open the knees, lift the arms. Inhale to a T. Draw those knees together and circle the arms forward. 2 more. Inhale, lift and open. To a T. Exhale, knees in, arms at 90. Last one. Lift as you inhale, open the knees, sit a little taller, arms to a T. And exhale forward. Go ahead and stretch both legs out. And if you need to, you can roll your mat up. Or if you have like a blanket or a pillow, you can have a seat on that pillow just so that you get a little more lift of your sit bones up. Okay? Your feet will be as wide as your mat. If you're not on a mat, just have about a foot or 2 of space between your legs. You're going to bring your arms into a goalpost position. You're going to be seated up tall, neutral spine. The elbows are just slightly forward of the shoulders. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together, pressing the elbows back. And start. And press. And release. Continue. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Keep those elbows wide. And release. Press back. Feel the chest open without flaring the ribs. So no back bend, just sitting up tall. And release. 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Take an inhale, release the arms forward, hold in your goal post as you exhale, spine twist. Right and center. Rotate left and center. Your head stays over your breastbone. So as you rotate, the head simply follows wherever your breastbone goes. Right, center, left, center. Rotate, center, rotate left, and center. 2 more. Right, center, left, center. Release the arms down. Okay, so let's come on to our right side for some side lying work. You're going to lie on your right side. To start, we're going to come into a clamshell. Hips, knees, 90 degrees. When you open your knees, you want to be able to see your feet. Okay? So the arm can be straight underneath you, or it can be bent. Bent will give you a little more support. Straight arm is a little more challenging. Okay? Bring your left hand to your top left hip and reach that hip away from you, and you'll feel that right side body stay lifted away from the mat. Okay? So left hand can be on the hip or in front of you on the mat. Begin to open the knee, keep the feet together, and then lower. And exhale, lift. And lower. And as you lift, you feel that muscle where the butt and the back of the leg meet. That's really where you want to feel it. And lift 2. And lift 1. Hold it here. You're going to pulse the knee up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and lower down. Both legs stretch out. The left hand is in front of the body, fingers facing towards the head. So here, hips are stacked, side lift. Point both feet, legs are straight and slightly in front of you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift both legs. That right side body will press down on the mat and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And as you lift both legs, you want to make sure that top hip doesn't roll back. Keep it stacked and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. And one more, lift, hold, feel that bottom leg lift the top. Hold here, that bottom leg is gonna lower. Keep that top leg lifted and pulse it up. Bottom leg lifts and lifts 4, lift 3, lift 2, right leg lifts to top leg, lift and hold, and lower both legs. You'll bend the right knee, flex the right foot, moving into your side kick. Option, you can keep your left hand down or use it to oppose the movement. Left arm reaches out forward if you choose. That left leg reaches back. Take an inhale, lengthen from fingers to toes. As you exhale, kick the left leg forward, sweep the left arm back. And exhale. Inhale, kick leg forward. Exhale, kick leg back. The arm swings in opposition to give you balance. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, kick that leg forward. And exhale, kick it back. One more, inhale. And exhale, hold it there. Keep that right side body lifted away from the mat. Hold, hold, hold. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, funnel the ribs together. Feel that deeper ab connection. Inhale, expand. And exhale, funnel the ribs together. One more deep inhale. And exhale, ribs draw together. Release the arm. Knee comes in. And we'll come over to the other side. You're going to be lying on your left side now. Okay, left arm can be straight, more challenging, or bent elbow, a little more stable. Right hand can be on the mat or at that right hip. You'll bend both knees to start for clam. Flexing the feet, open the knees. Can you see the feet? If so, perfect. Otherwise, bring them slightly more forward or behind you. Okay, so that right hip is reaching out away from your head. So that left side body is now that little mouse house of space. Okay, now exhale, lift the right knee and lower on your inhale. Exhale, belly draws back and inhale, lower knee. Exhale, we lift from that right glute and lower. And lift 3, lift 2, lift 1, hold it high. We're going to pulse that knee higher for 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't let that hip roll back. 2, last one, and hold, and lower the knee. You'll stretch that top right leg out. Here, that left arm can go straight. Try it. See which side works or makes it more challenging. Okay, so here you're going to reach that right arm out, or it can stay on the hip or right in front of you. Find the length here. As you reach that right leg back behind you, and you reach that right arm out in front, you feel that whole right side body lengthening. Side kick. Right leg kicks forward, hinge at the hip. Exhale, kick it back, arm is forward. Inhale, arm is back, leg kicks forward. Exhale. Inhale, kick forward. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, kick back. 2 more. Last one, inhale forward, exhale, kick it back, you hold here. Take an inhale, lengthen fingers to toes. As you exhale, funnel the ribs together. And inhale, and exhale, funnel the ribs together. One more deep inhale, stretch fingers and toes, and exhale. Lower the right hand down in front. Both legs out, stretch. Moving into our side lift. Remember, the feet can be slightly forward of your hips. Keep the hips stacked. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, lift both legs. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Lift from the belly and the back. So find that balance. And lower. Exhale, lift. Reach the feet out from the hips and lower. And exhale, lift 3. Lower. Lift 2. Lower. One more, lift. Hold that top leg up. Lower the bottom leg. Bottom leg lifts to top. Lower left, lift left. Feel that inner thigh work. Maybe you don't feel it. And lift, it's okay. And lift 3. Lift 2. Lift 1, hold, squeeze the legs together. Bottom leg lifts the top leg a little more. And you lower both feet down. Go ahead and bend the knees into the chest and push yourself up to seated. Okay, back support. Hand variations here. Your fingertips can be out to the side. You want to make space, so they're going to be at an angle, okay? Or the fingers, more challenging, will be forward. I currently have a wrist issue, so I'm going to give you another option here. You're going to be on your forearms. So make a choice. You can be fingers out, fingers forward, or bent elbows. Okay, so here we'll do it with bent knees. Take a deep inhale breath, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, lift the hips up. If you're in the straight arm position, you will lift up knees to shoulders in a straight line. It's called like a reverse tabletop. Inhale and exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift for 2. And lower, 1 more. Exhale, lift. And lower down. Go ahead and lie down on your back. Cross your right leg over your left. Your right knee is going to come towards your left shoulder. And then you'll press the right knee towards the wall away from you. On your inhale, the knee comes towards the left shoulder. As you exhale, press the knee out. So there's no pushing with the hand. You inhale forward and exhale, press it out. 2 more. Inhale, the knee comes towards the left shoulder, and exhale, press it out. Last one. And exhale, uncross the leg. You'll bring your left leg crossed over the right. Inhale the right knee to the right shoulder, left knee, and exhale, left knee presses out. Inhale, it comes forward, and exhale, presses out. That's all coming from your left outer hip muscles. And press. 2 more. And exhale, you externally rotate. And inhale. And exhale. Release. Uncross the legs, stretch them out, moving into your hip circles. Press the arms actively into the floor. They can be wide to a T, a little more challenging, or a goal post so you get a little chest stretch. Pull the right leg into tabletop, stretch the right leg up. So sometimes in 90, it's hard to get that leg straight. So if your leg is 90 here to get that leg straight, totally fine. Go ahead and flex your right foot. With an exhale breath, keep those ribs funneling towards the pelvis. Okay, hip circles, right leg. Inhale, cross the midline and circle back. Full exhale, full inhale. Exhale, hips are stable. Inhale. Pause, we're going to reverse that direction. Open to the right side, sweep down across the body, pause. Full exhale, full inhale. Exhale, 2 more, inhale. And exhale, pause, bend the knee, slide the foot down, reach those arms overhead, full body stretch. And exhale, return to your start position. Maybe you want to change that arm position. You can come into goalpost, to a T, or arms by the sides. Left leg into tabletop. Right leg is actively pressing into the mat. It's helping you. Kick that left leg up. Flex the left foot. Right foot will be pointed on that floor. Okay, inhale, left leg crosses the midline, sweeps down to the left side as it opens, and pause. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, circle. Exhale, circle. 2 more. Last one. Pause, we reverse. Left leg to the left side. Crosses the body, pause. Exhale, full circle. Inhale, full circle. Exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And pause, bend the knee. And set the foot down. Okay, we're going to come into rolling like a ball for fun. So let's come into our assisted roll up here. Legs in tabletop, arms are bent. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up into your chest lift. Now push those legs into the hands as you roll up to seated and sit tall. Rolling like a ball. You're going to bring your big toes to touch. The knees are a little wider, okay? So here I want you to hold on to the shins. Make a C curve. And what we often do is we round here. We're really good at rounding from this area of the spine. What I want you to think about is from here down. So find that tuck of the pelvis and find that beautiful C curve, okay? From here, gaze at your navel. Okay, so pull those knees in high towards the shoulders. The arms are active. And just try to find a balance point here. The balance point is the beginning of the exercise and creates a lot of work for those belly muscles. As you can see, I'm working very hard here. Join me. Okay, so you can hold this position, just finding that balance. Every once in a while you tuck the toes down and then lift them. But try to pull the heels in towards the butt. Okay, so you're pulling with those arms. Arms are active, the whole body is active. Okay, so you can hold here in this position or you can join me. We're only going to roll up to the shoulder blades, not the back of the neck. On your inhale, you roll back. Exhale, roll forward, pause. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, forward. Okay, take a moment. Recenter. Notice, are you coming onto your head? Just try to control the momentum with your belly so it's not momentum rolling you back. Let's do it again. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale back and exhale forward. 2 more. Maybe you're just holding. Good job. Find that balance. And last one. And back up. And relax down. Okay. Let's come to a standing position. little footwork standing here. Okay, your hands, you can have them on your hips to start. Your feet will be hip distance parallel. Take an inhale, keep the shoulders over the hips, over the ankles. As you exhale, lift both heels. And inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, lift. And lower. As you lift the heels, try not to lean forward. I want you to feel as though someone was lifting the crown of the head up. And then you lower back down. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. 2 more. Maybe those arms come to a T. And lower. Inhale, lift up. You'll hold here. Hands can come back down to the hips. It's going to be running in place. Lower the right heel, knee of the left comes forward. Lift both heels. And alternate. Find the lift before you lower, so try not to skip over that lift to lower. Lift to lower. Continue. Trying not to pop the hip out to the side. It's steady. No movement of the torso or the hips. It's just that hip joint moving freely front to back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both heels. Lower both heels. Pilates V. So we can fully externally rotate, but it'll be challenging to lift up. So just bring it a little more narrow. You'll have about 2 to 3 inches between your big toes. Option to have the arms down by the hips to a T or behind the head. Which is more challenging, mid, and a little easier. Okay? So on your inhale, lift the heels, lift the arms. And exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lift up, keep those heels squeezing together, and lower down. And as you lift and squeeze those heels together, you feel your sit bones squeezing together, so this sense of wrapping. So front and back of the legs are on, and lower. Inhale, lift, and lower. Now hands can stay on the hips or behind the head. Lift. Hold here in your balance, bend the knees. And squeeze those inner thighs together, lifting those heels, keeping them lifted. Bend the knees. And straighten to squeeze. Bend 4. And squeeze. Bend 3. As you squeeze, it's that wrapping to the glutes. Bend. And squeeze, last one, bend, and squeeze to lower the heels. You'll step your feet wide. Okay, so your feet are externally rotated. You're gonna bend your knees, and you wanna keep your knees tracking over 2nd to 4th toes. Okay, so when we come into a squat, those heels will be directly under the knees. As you stand up, you keep your feet in position. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the arms, stand tall. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, stand. Inhale, send those sit bones to the floor. As you exhale, push through the heels, keeping those glutes engaged. Inhale, bend. And exhale, press. Bend. And press. Feel those legs working as you bend and you press up. Get that wrap back. Bend and press. One more. and press, bend and hold. Okay, you're gonna hold here. I want you to shift your side bodies. So we're reaching and reaching. And you're probably feeling those legs about now. Just breathe with it. Keeping those legs under thighs, all working. Shift, shift, right, left, reach and reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and center, stand tall, toe, heel, the feet together. We're gonna work into our roll down into a plank. So come to the back of your mat. So you have the whole mat in front of you. Take an inhale, circle the arms overhead. Lean forward with the weight into the toes. Feet are still fully on the ground. As you exhale, lower the arms, begin to round the spine down. You get a little stretch. Keep the tuck of the pelvis. So the stretch really comes from that low back as you lean forward into those toes. Maybe you bend the knees. You'll take 4 steps with the hands, 3 and 4, and come into plank. You're gonna lower your knees down. Bring the hips forward for your knee push-up. Bend the elbows 1 inch, squeeze them to the sides, and press up. Bend and press. 4, push up. Whether you go 1 inch or all the way down determines on how well you can keep those elbows drawing in. 3 and 2. 1 more. Press up. Sit the hips back. Come into a little shell stretch or child's pose. You can take a drink of water here if you need it. Come forward on your inhale. You're going to stretch that right leg back. Option to keep your left knee down on the ground or stretch that left leg out into plank. As you exhale, lift just the right leg up. Point the foot. Take an inhale, lengthen the whole body, pull the belly in. As you exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, stretch the leg out. Exhale, pull it in. And stretch it out. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, stretch. Lower the right foot. And lower the right knee. Both knees. Sit back, quick child's pose. Roll the wrists out so you get fluid within the joints. And if you're struggling with any of these arm weight-bearing exercises, you can roll your mat up for the wrists. So you want the heel of the hand on the mat and the fingers leaning forward. Or you can always come to your forearms too, okay? We're gonna come back up. For here, you can keep your right knee on the ground and stretch your left leg straight. More challenging, pick up that right knee, both legs are straight. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull those front ribs back and lift your left leg. Another inhale and exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2 and stretch. 1 more. And stretch that left leg out. Set the foot down. Bend the left knee in. And maybe that right knee comes back. And you sit back into your child's pose.
One more deep inhale. And exhale completely.
We're going to come forward on our bellies. You're going to be on your forearms into a Sphinx position. Okay, so those elbows will be directly under the shoulders. And your feet can be together, externally rotated with those heels connected, or about as wide as your mat.
Okay, now I want you to take a look at your belly button and notice how that lifted my belly up. So now it's drawing in, and I want to keep that engagement as I reach the chest forward. Okay, your gaze is slightly forward of the mat. You're holding here by pushing into the forearms, pressing down and forward to get a little more lift away from the mat. You're going to move into your single leg kick. The right leg, kick, kick, straighten. Left leg, kick, kick, straighten. Kick, 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 kick. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two. And inhale, and relax. Bring the hands stacked underneath the forehead. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Press the tops of the feet down and add a little pelvic curl to stay out of your low back. So the low belly muscles are pulling in and up. On your inhale, hands stay glued to forehead. You lift and hover about 2 inches off the mat. As you exhale, stretch your right arm forward. Inhale, bend the right elbow. Back to start. Exhale, left arm stretches forward. And inhale, it bends. Exhale, right arm stretches forward. Inhale to bend. And exhale, left hand stretches forward. And inhale, bend. And lower down. Now keeping the forearms on the mat. You're going to lift the head, the chest up. Actively press the forearms down and pull them towards your hips. So you get a little more lift of that chest up and forward. And think of that breastbone shining a light forward. Holding here, with each exhale breath, can you pull the front ribs away from the mat? I know they're on the mat, but with each exhale, I'm just wanting you to get a little more engagement of the abdominals to support your spine in this gentle back bend. Okay, so take an inhale, lift the crown of the head up and forward. Exhale, pull the ribs back. Another deep inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, pull the belly muscles in. And release down. Go ahead and stretch, arms out forward. Going to move into swimming. Go ahead and lift your head about 2 inches off the mat. As you exhale, lift the right arm, left leg. And lower bowl. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Feel the fingers reach forward as the toes reach away from the body. And lower down. Lift right arm, left leg. And lower. Lift left arm, right leg. Drop that chin. Lengthen the back of the neck. And lower. Right arm, left leg. Can you hold both as you float all arms and legs? Keep a little tuck of that pelvis. Hold and hover. 5, 4, reach the fingers away from the toes. Toes away from the fingers. Last one, belly muscles in. Lower the arms, hold the legs up, pressing down into the floor. Pull the heel of the hands back as you lift the chest up a little higher. Little tuck of that pelvis, release the low back, kick the feet. Inhale and exhale both equally as you kick those legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. One more, pause the legs, lower the head. Press back, child's pose. Okay, let's finish off with some stretches. So you can be seated in a cross-legged position, or if you have a block or anything, you can always sit on top of the block. So that way you can get your spine a little bit more upright. Okay. So you're gonna bring the right hand behind your back and grab the right wrist with your left hand. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. So you're stretching the right side of the neck down into that right shoulder. And then gaze down at your left knee. So now you feel more of the stretch behind the right ear down into the right shoulder. And back up and center and switch. The right hand now grabs the left wrist. So you're gently pulling that left arm behind the back and you're dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Feel a stretch down the left side of the neck into the shoulder. And gaze down at the right knee. Feel that stretch now behind the left ear down into the left shoulder. Just releasing any tension you may have created throughout the practice. And back up through center. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead. Can you lengthen both sides equally as you reach that right arm and left arm as if you were climbing a ladder? Reach and reach and reach. Yes, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that side body lengthen more than the shoulder lifting. And then reach both arms up. Lower both arms down. That right hand comes down to the floor. You reach your left arm up and overhead. Keep both sit bones rooted down into the mat, the floor. Get that whole left side lengthened. Exhale, sit tall. Inhale, find length through the spine. And exhale, side bend over to your left, reaching that right arm overhead. And breathe fully. Take an inhale. And exhale, push up to sit up. Lower both arms. One last deep inhale, circle the arms overhead. And exhale, palms through heart center. I hope this finds you well today. Take care, all of you. Thank you for joining me today.